Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about water purifiers or water purifier. I bought one from Amazon. I had a water filter before. You may have seen it in one of the other videos. When I was in Wales, I used it, a Sawyer. They're good, they're light, they're easy to use. I had a bit of a problem because I bought a bottle of water, went for a hike, drank the water, went to a reservoir, filled it up, put the soy on it, didn't fit. The soy was a fraction too small for it. So you have to be careful what bottles you buy. I mean, I've got the bag, but that's only a little tiny hole. And I'm not being funny, the older you are, the harder it is to get down your hands and knees in a stream or a lake and just hold it there and try and fill it up and get back up again. A bit of a pain in the neck. And it takes forever to squeeze out, especially if you're filling like a cup or your water boiling system to boil food. So I went out looking for something else and I found this. The grayl, a bit bigger than a soy mini and it weighs about a pound. It is not light, so if you're into light backpacking, I don't think this is going to be for you. I think also if you're camping in Wales, Scotland, and you're around streams up in the mountains, straw will be just fine. I camp in all sorts of environments. So in the woods, in the lowlands, in London, in the suburbs, and it's not always easy to get water when you're hiking. You can come across a cow trough, and would you want to use your soy straw there? Definitely not. Well, I wouldn't anyway. So anyway, this, I'll just read the gummings first, yeah? So it is a 24-ounce water purifier, so it holds 24 ounces. Okay. It removes viruses, Norva, hepatitis, etc. It removes all bacteria, salmonella, dysentery. So if you're traveling abroad, so I went to Vietnam once and I inadvertently bought a bottle of water and they tampered with it. What they'd done, they got a hot needle and they resealed the cap and I drank it. I have never been so ill. I think I was like 3 days in bed, sick as a dog. So this, if you're going abroad, this is going to be fantastic. Protozoa, it removes all protozoas and particulates, chemicals and heavy metals. So basically it removes everything, and it improves the taste and the smell. So if you're going to go into dirty water, water's not been moving, stagnant water, you can use this as stagnant water. Once you've activated this, once you've used it once and you don't use it that often, this will last, the filter itself will last 3 years, and that's it there. And a new filter costs 23 quid, 24 quid, something like that, I don't know. It's not a lot, it's about 23 quid. And then that'll last you 3 years. If you buy a filter, spare one, and you don't use it, it will last you 10 years. Yeah? So it lasts quite a long time. And then you just screw it back down and it's there. And then on the cap, you turn, there's a little notch there, and you got a red there, so it's sealed. You turn it through halfway around to the green, and then you fill this with water. You have a line on here, and then you put that on top, and then you have two thumb rails there, one there, or palm rails, and you push it down. You can hear the air coming out, and then tighten it and it will be sealed. That took about 3 seconds. When there's water in it, it'll take a little longer, but it says here that basically I think that it's going to take less than 8 seconds to purify your water. That is fast. And then you can take that off, you can drink straight out of there, or you can put that on and drink straight out of there. Now the nice thing about this is that this part here does not touch any contaminated water. So once you put your water in here, you push it down, this has all been kept clean and tidy, so when you open it up, you drink from it, you're not going to get contaminated. Okay, it is not light, that weighs about a pound, and then obviously you got 24 ounces of water in there when it's purified. Now, when you open this door here, there's supposed to be paperwork in there about looking after this. There isn't any. Just come like that. Actually, that was open and that was in there like that. That's broken from Amazon. So in transit or between America and here, this has all been lost in the warehouse. I think it's a bit poor really, because in reality you don't know who's been playing and touching this. But I have cleaned it, so it should be absolutely fine. What we need to do now is go and find some dirty water and test it out. And that's what we're going to do. So I shall see you near a stream or a pond or something dirty, suburbs of London, and then we'll test it. See you in a minute. Here we are, down at the stream. This is early in the morning. This stream actually runs through several towns. It is not one that you would drink out of normally under any circumstances. This will be full of rubbish, heavy metals, etc. I'm a bit nervous, to be fair, but we're going to see what we can do. I hope you can see this. I nearly fell in a couple of times then. I've only got my shoes on, I haven't got my boots, but anyway. So, here it is. We'll do the best we can. There we are. So we're going to turn the knob to green. There is a line there which is just below the line of water. Put it in, this will make a seal. Lean down. that's it, done. Now you can take this lid off and you can drink it straight out of the lid. That tastes wonderful. Actually, I mean, that's not too heavy. So, that's the grayl water filter. So far, I like it. It's good. Let's see how my stomach is tomorrow. See you later. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so we've been out. As you've just seen, we've drunk the water. That was about 24 hours ago. I'm perfectly okay, not being ill. So yeah, absolutely fine. Now when you get back, wash this out in warm soapy water. Do not put it in the washing machine, and the dishwasher, or use boiling water. You'll distort this, and once that seal's broken, it's going to be useless, and I don't think that will be covered under a warranty. So be careful. So what I've done is I've detached this, wash this in warm soapy water, wash that, I rinse that under the tap, and then leave it for a couple of days in parts like that. If you put this together and put the lid on, it's just going to go mouldy, I think. So you need, because everything will be sealed, so you do need to wash it out and let it dry. Okay, and that is it really. I think the only other thing against this, and it's minute, is that where this line is here, if they had an indentation there which you could put a paracord in, or a little a little hook to put round, so you can actually drop it into the water and scoop it out, instead of keep bending down, because you're going to have to keep putting your hand inside, get it down and then scoop it up. It's a bit of a faff if you've got to get really low when you get to a certain age group. So I would like to have seen a little indentation in there so I can put it in and pull it out. That's the only, it's a minute one. Apart from that, I think it's absolutely brilliant, worth the money. When you see what the other ones are costing today with this ceramic disc inside, they're hundreds of pounds. So yeah, that is it. And I've enjoyed the video. Please do press the subscribe button and the bell, and I shall see you again. Thank you. Bye.